Yeti trades here. So really only had two main trades today. I'll be posting at the end here a Excel graph or plot that I had done with all my trades. And I'm not going to go over all of them because the other ones on there were quick scalps that I was using towards the end of the day here to kind of test my theories on when I do and don't enter, what I'm looking for, and just build more confidence on them. So those were just real quick scalps, not much there. I'm going to go over my two main ones, both of them on SPY here today. I primarily traded the 15-minute and the 5-minute today. I did have the 2-minute up at the same time at one point. And my first trade I entered, I grabbed calls right here, looking for a push up. And let me get here. Here we are. So on the 15-minute, tells a little bit different story, doesn't it? We have this 409.91. That was our pre-market low, and I grabbed calls here after our first test and recover of it, and then we started to put in this what looked like maybe a tweezer or a double top just below the 9 on the 5-minute. So I didn't close my call position, but I grabbed puts just to hedge either way. Same amount out of the money and pretty much the same price. Puts started to come down. They really didn't start to gain much value till we actually got down here below this 409.91. But the move happened so quick, I really couldn't do anything with it, even if I was just trying to scalp it below the candle. So I held on to both, and as we started swinging up, showing more strength up here, I went ahead and cut those puts for a small loss on them. Held those calls for quite some time, all the way into lunch hour. And right about here, let me turn on my drawings. Yeah, so 412.75 was the up trigger, and right about here, you know, we were looking strong. We moved back in through the cloud here. The 15-minute was also looking strong. So we were starting to come out of the cloud on the 15, and we were above the 411.30 trigger, and I walked away. I had to go do something, and I didn't even think about putting a stop loss on. By the time I walked back, we were back down here. So we rejected off the upside trigger pretty hard and came back down and was pushing below this next downside trigger. So I think I was down 52 or 58% on them at this point. And that's, you know, it happens. Sometimes you just forget to do something, even though it's a critical thing to do. If you're going to walk away while you're in a trade, set a stop loss. And I usually do. I'm usually pretty good at that. But it caught me that time. I just forgot to do it. I was sidetracked with the other thing I had to take care of. Anyway, enough excuses. So I cut that one here. And I cut my SPY puts down here. And then these were my two biggest trades, my two biggest losers on the day. And then I, you know, sat here and just kind of watched it roam back up. I didn't stay at the computer the rest of the day. I was just kind of in and out. But a little frustrating to watch it come all the way back up and be back above and in profit on those calls after cutting it. But, you know, that's what happens. life goes on. And then towards the end of the day, like I said, I started doing more trades, but they weren't on SPY. I think I traded Google and Microsoft and AMD just here in this last like hour and 15 minutes of the day. SPY had a real nice flag break. Dropped down right to the 20 EMA on the 15-minute, and then right back up. How strong was that? That was a nice move. Anyway, that's what I got, guys. Thanks.